guys, we have rocked onto the Isle of Skye, and the title of this vlog is Scotland's best swimming pool. Now, before I explain why, I just want to give a little bit of context for today and where we are. We are on the Isle of Skye, more specifically Loch Harport, which is home to Talisker whiskey. It is World Ocean Day this week, and a few months ago now I had a really weird idea, which was basically to celebrate World Ocean Day, to protect and preserve marine ecosystems, but specifically sea kelp forest in Scotland, Chile and Italy with Parley. What I decided to do was ring up Sir Chris Hoy, legend, quadfather, and propose a race where basically he's going to take the long route around Loch Harport on his bike, and I'm just going to gun it straight across swimming. He accepted the challenge, and this is now the day before. So this is the prep. I'm going to get in, see how the wetsuit's feeling, nutrition strategies. Ben, I think we're going to look at banana and donut feeding strategies. So swimming, boom, on the back, bang, donut, round, adjust goggles, in. You're probably going to see some of that today. The reason this is Scotland's best swimming pool as well, like I said, home to Talisker whiskey, so the history and heritage here, but also the water, it's so clear. And I've only seen a few jellyfish as well, which is good, okay, because my nose took an absolute battering from the jellyfish in Scotland when I swam around Great Britain, so I just don't want many more to the face. That is the format of today. Like I said, this is the day before. So it's prep, swim, nutrition strategies, trash talking, Sir Chris Hoy, getting his head for the challenge. This is Scotland's best swimming pool. Swimming pool is full. I'm going to be sharing a swimming lane today, but luckily these are moon jellyfish as well, so these ones just tickle. They genuinely just tickle. It's the lion's manes that you need to worry about, the giant jellyfish of Scotland. These are nice. You just like, it's not terrible if you motorboat a moon jellyfish. I wouldn't recommend you motorboat. It's got weird, hasn't it? It's got weird. Okay, so not entirely sure. We've got a meeting in a minute where we're going to talk about the parameters and the rules of the swim versus cycle. But if I get a running start, I want to just ping it off this jetty. I might be starting in the water, but like I said, if I get a running start, I just want to wow, Jonathan Edwards. Remember, just like hop, step, jump, just triple jump, boom. And I'll have 100 meters on him before we even start. That's the theory anyway. So with that said, this is Jonathan Edwards meets sea swimming. Okay, team meeting. So, yeah, so that feels really weird. I'm so buoyant in the wetsuit, and then also as well, it's saltwater as well, which is just it's a completely different experience. So me and Ben are discussing whether to go naked.
I mean, it would be streamlined.
Or just developing a more galloping stroke.
You've also got your big swim coming up. Are we talking about this?
Oh,
Or should I cut that out?
what? You have to cut it out, but
Okay.
oh.
But, okay. Cut back in. You've also been swimming in the pool
But this,
without the wetsuit on, so it's kind of different in that aspect as well.
yeah, it's what's interesting is if I a gliding 2-beat leg kick, my legs are so on the surface because I'm so buoyant, so I can actually feel like my buttocks in the breeze. So there's no propulsion.
So that's why you want to be naked.
So there's no propulsion. So like, look, see how buoyant I am. Buoyant?
Very buoyant.
Or you could, I suppose, do a galloping stroke.
There's a lot of splashback from that because your foot is just so high out the water.
A lot of splash.
Yeah, because your foot's so high because your legs are so buoyant. You're losing a lot of that first pressure because it's getting you're so in the air. Where if your legs were a bit heavier, that whole kick would be in the water. So I think you're losing some energy there. It's being lost because it's out the water. That's not kicking you forward with that galloping stroke.
Interesting.
If you want to do it like without your wetsuit on and you want comfy, we can take a wetsuit in our boats as well. Oh, cool. Just as like a last case thing as well.
That'll be good. And then Oscar's the Spielberg of sea swimming.
Yeah, absolutely.
That works. Beast, isn't it?
It's huge.
Look at him. He's going to keep me company.
No, I'm on race safety. No.
It doesn't do it justice of just how big that is.
Yeah.
I think it's a lady. I think it's called Large March.
The one you want to motorboat.
Flashing.
I don't want to motorboat that one. But apparently they don't sting. But that's the size of a pillow.
Oh, that is huge.
He's making his way, or she's making his way.
Are they gendered?
Excellent question. I don't want to misgender
Jellyfish.
to any jellyfish watching.
I don't think jellyfish are gendered. Like, someone's laughing at me right now and being like, of course they are, or they're saying, of course they're not. I generally have no
That's a
idea.
seahorse.
No, seahorse is a male and female. The male then takes on the babies and carries in the pouch.
Who do we ask?
Google.
Who's an expert in jellyfish? Let us know in the comments below if you know if jellyfish are genderless. I should know that. Feel.
It feels like something a common knowledge thing. I don't know.
Shall I go and look?
Excuse me, Miss or Mister.
Excuse me, this is a quite a delicate question. What am I looking for? So this is the start line. I've just been catching up with the guys. Health and safety guys are absolute legends. And, oh man, I'm excited. I think what started out as a nice charity swim, and it still is, just got a little bit more competitive. Just caught up with Chris as well, looking at his tyres. He's looking lean as well. His quads are looking big. So we've had a meeting, haven't we, Ben? I think we're going to trial this one, no wetsuit. It's really interesting. It was just a bit too buoyant. It's about 10 degrees, but I just feel I want to gun it a little bit. Whereas with the buoyancy of the wetsuit and the salt water, I was just literally just in the air. I couldn't actually swim. There was no propulsion. This is the start line. Hopefully high tide tomorrow. So we're just going to get a running start. Boom, jump in, and then over there, that is where Chris is going to be starting. So he's going to be gunning it the long way around, like I said, and I'm just going to hug this coast. I think it's about 6-7k. I'm just going to cruise up through and avoid the fish salmon farm.
There's more than we thought. We thought there's 4. It looks like there's 8 now or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an obstacle for you.
And also, someone was saying there's a rogue, ghost haunted tugboat.
I still think they're talking about you. There's a tugboat coming.
Maybe.
No, that's just Ross just cruising through.
Maybe. So this feels really good. Like it's we're gonna find out. Like this is a test run, like I said. So we're gonna find out a lot whether wetsuit, no wetsuit is right. And then also as well, the all important, worth pointing out. I mean, it's 6k. So muscle glycogen shouldn't be an issue.
This is just for fun.
It is. But one thing that we want to do, we want to trial. So we've got Ross and we've got Oscar. And what they're going to do is going to trial different feeding strategies. So the banana boomerang. So it's there, front crawl, banana, air, catch, peel, eat, gone. And then donut, more, bang, bang, hit backstroke, eat, gone.
One mouth. You don't even catch the donut, just to catch it in your mouth like a seal.
Yeah. So these are propulsion, not just never stopping, just bang, and then gone. That's the plan.
I think it can be done. We've got 12 donuts and 3 bananas.
Yes.
It's also training the stomach a little bit.
That's true. These are looking a little bit
Sweaty?
Yeah. Yeah,
warm.
I would never usually describe a donut as sweaty, but they are sweaty donuts.
They go down nicer that way.
Really? You said it so convincing. I was like, really? Why have I never had a sweaty donut before?
A sweaty donut. That should be a donut shop. A sweaty donut.
So, and then also as well, so this is the prep run. Ben's being an absolute hero as usual, but we have no idea what's going to actually happen. So once I'm in, we've got kayaks. Ben's going to be running with drones through fish farms. I don't really know what's going to happen, but that's why we're doing a dry run.
Well, we thought we had a boat that I could just cruise along next to and get some good content, and now there is no boat, so I might have to run the 7k back to then film you from the side, and yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Well, the viewer will see. I might need the banana.
Let's put a GoPro on your head as well. So that's what's going to happen. So if you see Ben legging it and commentating while he's running through fish farms, that's what's going on. But this is why we're doing a dry run. And then also what's going to be really cool is Chris was even saying we want it to be as competitive as possible. So if he guns it, I gun it, and we'll go back to the sort of drawing board and draw new battle lines. But this feels good, and I've just seen the largest jellyfish I've ever seen.
It's gone now. That's probably hiding somewhere out in the sea.
Can't wait for a running start from here.
Well, I hope it's a bit. That's a long way. It's going to be higher than this, hopefully.
I hope so as well.
That's a good 20-foot drop.
Swan dive!
Yeah, look epic. But
tell my story! But this is good. And then also as well, the cafe does an amazing raspberry yogurt flapjack. So one of them is waiting for me.
And a brown coffee.
And a brown coffee. Me and Ben were discussing that it's interesting if somebody says, what sort of coffee would you like? And you say, a black coffee. They know what that means. But I said, I would like a brown coffee. Everybody laughed at me. But
we'll make it a thing.
Brown coffee, please. Which is a latte, apparently.
Or a cappuccino. Isn't that a white? What's a white coffee?
I see your confusion. A
flat white. What's the, I don't know.
I've got 6 kilometers to think about this.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about it. So, what started out as a very friendly, charity-driven day, an adventure and activity, it is still charity-driven. It is World Ocean Day. That is the goal. We are raising awareness. Like I said, Talisker and Parley, protecting and preserving marine ecosystems, sea kelp, 3 countries, Chile, Scotland, South Africa. However, it's got a little bit competitive, and I think the thing is as well is there's been a few things today. So me and Ben have been discussing. We've been brainstorming, and I think one, I didn't quite realise how much media we'd be doing, and I've been standing around in the water. It's about 10 degrees, and not ideal to be just chilling in there. So got a little bit cold, got flashbacks to Loch Ness, and I think with the amount of media and we have ITV, BBC and everything turning up, I think it would be wise to go wetsuit. With that said, that changes the stroke, because in a wetsuit in salt water, it's a lot more buoyant, so you're not necessarily gliding, it's not that 2-beat leg kick, you're not able to rotate as much, but potentially it facilitates a more sort of galloping stroke. So, with all of that said, and then also as well, my old friend is back, chafing. Saltwater and wetsuit do not like my skin. I think I just have really delicate skin.
It's a bit like you as a person, isn't it? You're just a delicate little person,
Yeah,
really.
I think I am. I'm a delicate soul.
Yeah.
That is the plan ahead of tomorrow. I think that's the best we can do. But now I'm just gonna jump in because I don't really develop a galloping stroke, just because obviously sometimes I'm swimming for 53 hours or 157 days. So it's very aerobic, it's zone 2, it's 2-beat leg kick, very cruisy. But I think tomorrow, with it being 6K, I think it's
a race.
Yeah, exactly.
6K and a race.
And a race, yeah. So I think it's get in, zone 2, and then when you just drop the hammer, you go anaerobic, it's just bang, galloping stroke, which I haven't drilled too much. I've been training with absolute legends like Jolan, Quigley, all like competed World Championships, European, Commonwealth, and they've been teaching me some stuff. So it's I think now's the time to just let the cat out of the bag.
So we're gonna drill some galloping stroke now.
Moment to shine. This is my moment to shine. This could be the defining moment in the race. So, goggles on, 1 galloping stroke, coming right up.